Hey everyone, my name is Robert, and today I want to talk to you about why you should not chase women. Now, I'm not crazy here, guys. I love ass. I love the smell of a woman. I love the company of a woman, and I like to talk to women. But when you make women the focus of your life, you get lost, and you got to realize that you gotta focus on you instead of just focusing on chasing women. Because when we tend to go after women, we make women the center of our lives. If we're just constantly chasing women and having sex all the time and doing nothing else in our lives, when you look at it, it's like, well, God, like you just rely on having sex with women as like the end all in your life. And when we do that, we get lost in ourselves. And that's when we got to realize, instead of chasing that nice piece of tail, we got to realize, hey, we got to get back and start focusing on ourselves. Because when we start to focus on ourselves and not women, we get to know who we are as men. And we kind of get to see where we want to go in our life and what stuff do we need to accomplish in our life instead of just chasing women. What mark can we put in the universe that would make us, that we could be known for if we just did not chase women all the time? So think of it that way. And then when you're not focusing on women, you can find your purpose in life and you can grow as a man. I think sometimes if we just have one thing that we're chasing after constantly, we are not growing. I mean, yeah, sure, with learning to get women's a skill set, and yeah, it involves building your mindset and, learning different ways to talk to a woman, but we can't make that, like I said, the focus in our life and waste our time chasing women. We got to focus on other stuff too. Like, why don't you take some time to figure out, okay, what else can I do in my life that can make me a kick-ass guy besides just having sex all the time? I'm not sounding crazy here, guys, but there's more to being a kick-ass guy than having sex all the time. So what is it that maybe you always wanted to do, but maybe you just never just put time into it? Find something that, say you wanted to become like an artist, or you wanted to learn how to mountain climb, or, maybe go to the gym and work out. Figure out something that else that you've always wanted to do in your life, and go and do that. Learn a new skill set. And you know what? When you go on that adventure and try something new, it's going to level you up, your mindset up, I should say, because it's going to make you more confident. And, you're going to say to yourself, well, hell, I had an adventurous life. I'm actually doing something else besides chasing women. Again, not crazy for saying that, but there is more to life than chasing women. And see, when you go out and you do that new thing, whatever it is you're doing, you can also just focus on getting to know you more. Have you ever figured out maybe there's certain reasons why you behave this way, or why you get frustrated about this or that? Or maybe you could think to yourself, well, hey, what else can I do to create a better life for myself? And you may start a business adventure. You might, I don't know, go traveling a lot more. Start this blog that you've always wanted to do. I know we're kind of sidetracking back into finding something else to do. But yeah, that's definitely very important to, focus within yourself. And also, when you chase women all the time, you're making your whole entire life about women instead of yourself, because, you're going after these girls all the time, and you're just taking your own personal time just to hang out with the girls, and you're losing all that time because you got to focus on other stuff. And, eventually, too, you're going to realize this, it's when you go chasing women all the time, and eventually you're gonna get tired of it. I know it sounds crazy, but yeah, you're gonna it's like when you do something all the same, a lot, you do it all the same time, whatever, and you're like, oh my God, eventually you're gonna get bored, and it's gonna be like, what did I do wasting all my time chasing women, when I could have been doing this? But I'd say, but you can chase women, but try to find a balance in your life. balance it out. Balance the time you're going after women and the time you focus on yourself as well. And you could be a lot more whole and clear. I noticed too, when you are focusing on other stuff in your life, you tend not to make women a priority in your life. And, say something goes south with a girl you had some like great sex with, or maybe a girl flaked on you. Instead of getting frustrated, the fact that you're working on something else, you're not going to give a damn. You're going to be like, well, I don't care. Like, I'm working on this because like this is really making me fulfilled more than this woman is. So I found that really helps, because when I started doing YouTube and started writing my book, started my like web design business, I didn't have a lot of time, so I became more picky with my time. And you'll notice that too, when you do more stuff in your life, you can prioritize, women. They won't be as much of a priority, I should say, because you got this other cool things going on in your life, and you'll realize that it's going to be thrilling. Yes, chasing girls is thrilling, the thrill of just kissing the girl and getting the clothes off. Yeah, I know that's awesome, but you're going to realize when you have something you focus on, and you're actually good at it and you enjoy doing it, like it's weird, because like you're just not going to have like the same, how should I say, craving for sex as you did when you didn't have anything to focus on. And it's always good to have that focus, because you think about this, the thing that you're focusing on in your life, whether it be your business or whatever it is you're doing yourself, when things go south with that woman, the thing that you're focusing on will still be there, because that's a part of your reality. So that's, why it's good to kind of, take some time to, focus on other goals that you have in your life, focus on yourself, and, just don't think about women all the time. And I mean, like I said, I'm not saying chasing women is bad. I've been saying you got to find a balance with that, because if you don't find that balance, and when you get older, you're going to realize, well, God, I just wasted my entire life just chasing women, and now I can't even get my dick up anymore. What else could I have done while doing this? So remember, guys, I hope this video helped, and like I want you to take a moment, if you're just at that stage in your life right now where you're just thinking about chasing women and spending all your time just going on dates and just trying to talk to girls and wondering when that next sleigh is going to come around, take a step back and focus and say, well, hey, what else can I do in my life that can make me more fulfilled? And you'll realize that you're going to find something that you've always wanted to do. And, when you go take action in that area of your life, you're going to be fulfilled, and you can still go and chase women, but you'll realize too, when women give you shit or you go through a bad breakup, like it's not going to affect you as bad, because you already have something else going on in your life. And then you'll realize later on down the road that, hey, wow, I can't believe I did all these other things. I remember I was at that one point in my life where all I wanted to do was just get laid all the time. But then I focused on this and I focused on that. I did this, I did that in my life. And so that kind of added to the spice. And one thing I'll have to say too, eventually, when it comes to that time, the right woman's going to come around and then join you on your journey. And that's going to leave you both fulfilled as well. And when you realize when you've got your own thing going on, you're not going to give up what you have in your life for the woman. She's going to come join you. So I want you guys to realize that, and thank you very much for watching this video. Be sure to give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and remember to subscribe below. Got a lot of great content I'll be releasing this year, and some great interviews coming up, so you don't want to miss out on that. And be sure to hit the bell for notifications. Until then, guys, continue to kick ass and level up in life, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.